Last week, many people were shocked and surprised, and some were not shocked, to see that Chad Holley was charged with capital murder in a case involving an aggravated armed robbery where a gentleman was killed entering his apartment and going home. And I want to say this. When I went to the court appearance, as I promised Chad Holley's mother on her deathbed that I would keep an eye on her son as best as I possibly could. Chad is a grown man now. He's responsible and accountable for his own behavior. But at the end of the day, I knew something that I wanted to get some answers to when we heard the probable cause in court that morning when he went to court, and I did not hear. Chad Holley had a GPS tracking device on his ankle. When they read the probable cause indictment, they never mentioned that. So during the press conference, I spoke about it because I was shocked. How could you rely solely on an eyewitness when on the federal level they've already ruled that eyewitness testimony is really unreliable and not even inadmissible and inadmissible in some cases on a federal level. But they got a GPS tracking monitor that scientific and technology would show where he is to the second going back 3 years. Why they never looked at that? And know what I found out, Angela? The DA's office and homicide investigators, before they charged him, didn't even know the boy had a tracking device on his ankle.
Well, look, if that's the case and they can exonerate him in that fashion, great. My guess is that they've already looked at that evidence and that's why they have charged him. Look, I admire your standing up for this young man. I think in 2010, what happened to him was awful. I think that the police officer should have been disciplined. But it does seem that this child, this young man now, has had chance after chance after chance. And you're saying he wasn't responsible when he was 15 years old, when he was robbing and burglarizing and armed robbery. Of course he was. People know what's right and wrong when they're 15 years old. I think this guy's been given a lot of chances. And I think, unfortunately, when you see groups like Black Lives Matter build up people like Chad Holley and Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown, we have this thing, this fake news, which we're talking about, hands up, don't shoot, and things like that. You're putting on a pedestal someone that maybe doesn't deserve the pedestal.
Angela, Chad Holley does not deserve a pedestal. He has not earned the right to be put there. What we put on a pedestal was a call for justice of an act of injustice. When I released that videotape, I was threatened to be incarcerated, and they even sued me to stop me from releasing the videotape of Chad Holley's beating. What we're saying is give Chad Holley the same benefit of the doubt that you give non-black children when they're accused of crimes. Let's wait and see what the facts
Again,
is.
the racialization of this.
Well, you brought it up, Black Lives Matter. You brought it up.
You're right,
so
because what you're saying is that he was targeted or whatever because he was black. That's your whole modus operandi.
I never said that. That's some lying concoction that you just brought out your mouth.
Okay, listen to me very carefully. If he will be exonerated, we will see.